What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben video, and today we're going to be testing Skyrim. Obviously, these games, both Skyrim and Fallout that we tested recently, don't have the best ratings. So if you go on it, on game info, you can see that Fallout was playable, and Skyrim, Skyrim in the game info section was unknown. So I want to test Skyrim out. We've done Fallout on the channel. If you want to see that, do go and check it out on my channel. It's done very recently since this one. So yeah, do go and check that out. But let's do Skyrim. So same thing here with Skyrim. You have to hold Steam and use the mouse or this if you want. I prefer using this because it's just a lot more accurate. I'll show you the settings that I have found as optimized. That is what I'm using on the first screen, and then when I go into my advanced settings, I am at ultra and high. But I actually think these are ones that I need to slightly reduce. So we'll do that in this video though. We'll tweak it. I think these are ones I changed to show some tests to my friends at work. So we'll reduce those and come up with the best. Is this working? There we go. And let's play the game and just see where we're at in terms of frames per second. This is running on a micro SD card, so just to put that out there for you guys, some of you guys like to know that information, so I'm just making you aware all the videos on this channel are running on micro SD because this is a 64GB model and I have a terabyte micro SD card installed, and I am actually still have a pre-order for the 512GB model, but very late in the year because I just want to have both Steam Decks, to be honest. And I bought this one. I had my original pre-order. It's very late in the year, and I caved and bought this on eBay, so for a very ridiculous price. But you know what? Even though I paid a ridiculous price for it, this has been more than worth it, and I've had a blast with it, and I would pay that price again. So the fact that you get these Steam Decks for as cheap as you do is just insane. So this, you're looking at about 40 FPS on the settings. Now, we are going to go back and change this to medium in a second so I can see you. This is not the optimized setting. This is the highest settings you can run the game at. And I have to say, this is not what I would play at. I made a mistake at the start. I thought this was my optimized ones, but I realized I've gone in since and showed my friends what like the higher graphic settings do. But the fact that you can run this, if you wanted to lock this, for example, to, you know, a 30 FPS limit, you can see that you are bang on locked. Like, you're gonna have no issues on the highest settings. But my personal opinion, I'm all about 60. So let us quit the game and reboot this in a lower, I think medium preset would be fine. I believe like stuff like anti-aliasing, if that's turned on, usually causes the biggest drops in frames. So let's come up with the best solution we can. We'll go FXAA low. Let's drop this to medium. Medium settings have been set. Check the advanced. I'm just gonna check certain things in here. I believe easily at medium you will get 60 frames. So let's just check. You guys can have a look. I'm in love with this device, by the way, guys. I don't know how many more times I can say it in videos. This thing is so awesome. I've just had it for 2 weeks now, or less than 2 weeks, and I absolutely love this thing. It's phenomenal. I've been playing Lego Star Wars and stuff. Lego Star Wars, I found a better way of doing it, so I will do a video on that very shortly. But it's just been amazing. So here you go. You can see you're now at a log 60, and you'd probably be able to tweak this a little bit more to get like more view distance or something. But I'm happy with where this is at, to be honest. Like, if you compare this to the Switch running at 30 FPS, it's just on another level, right? Like another level. And this is a very stable 60, and you can see you're not even utilizing all the power of everything. You can see the GPU's actually got some, I don't know what's going on there, but it's like dropping to 0, boosting up to 99. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it doesn't seem to be utilizing it fully. But you can see this is a very stable 60 and a more than playable experience. We could probably muck around with some settings and make this look even better. But this is what I would personally play out, just to make sure I've got that lock 60 in all combat modes. You don't want to find yourself dropping frames when you're in the middle of a big fight or something. So in my opinion, this is where I like to play at. You see that I did drop a couple of frames there, so that's an okay place to be at. I'm just going to go this way a little bit more. just go into the open, go in a bit of foliage. Foliage is always an issue on certain devices, so I just want to see where we're going to be at. There we go. Look, it's perfect. Like perfect 60. I mean, you think just a few years ago we got Skyrim on Switch and you were at 30 with much, much lower settings than this. Like, look, you know what? This to me gives some of these old titles like Skyrim. This game is very old, but this gives it a second life, a new place to play it on. And you think, I'm not even able to run this old game at... I'm honestly not being rude about the Steam Deck, but you can't run this old game. Who's fighting me? What's your problem? You can't run this old game at 60 FPS or the highest settings on Steam Deck. So that means this game has so much life left, because you're going to be able to play this game on handhelds for years before you can even run it at the highest settings. And to me, like, that just gives a game so much more life. Like, I will replay this game on Steam Deck like this right now, because this looks gorgeous. Like, playing this on a handheld, this looks incredible. And I'm just already just playing this game for a short while, showing you guys what's up and wanting to dive back into this game and replay it, because it's got so much playability. Like, I just want to do it again. So battery life, I want to show you guys battery life. So we are currently sitting at 69% battery life, and it's saying you get about an hour and 20 minutes. So if you were on a fully charged battery, you could probably get 2 hours out of this game, which is phenomenal in my opinion. I think that's great. I know a lot of people do complain about battery life, but how long can you play Breath of the Wild for on the Switch? And this is a far more impressive looking game than Breath of the Wild on a handheld. So in the end of the day, like, I really think this is nothing to complain about. 2 hours on handheld is great. That's a train journey. That's an hour lunch break at work with battery life left to go home and play more or whatever. Like, you got plenty of battery life on this device. But that's it for this video. Do leave a like and do consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in future videos. Bye-bye.